Hello everyone. In this video I am going to show you how to take a sublimation design that looks like this and enhance it to where it looks like this, and then I'm going to show you how to print it. So let's get started. First you're going to open your Affinity Designer. Takes a few seconds to open, and then you're going to click on New Document. Click on New Document and then click right here where it says Orientation. Make sure you got this letter clicked right here. Over here where it says Orientation, just click on that, and also make sure you have this transparent background. So make sure you got the letter highlighted, transparent background checked, and then you're going to click on this right here and then create. And this will create a workspace for you. It's 8.5 by 11 landscape workspace. And now I will show you how to bring in the design, tweak the colors, and then get it set up and ready for printing. Now we're going to get our design. Now you can get a design from Etsy or other places. I purchased most of mine from Etsy. And so we're going to take this design right here and double click to place it onto the screen. Now if you look down here in the bottom right corner, you can see the size of the design. Now I'm going to print a design for a 20-ounce tumbler, so I want this to be 9.3 by 8.2, which is pretty standard for a 20-ounce tumbler. So let's move this up a little bit. Just left click with your mouse and drag it up. We're going to center it like this. So here's our tumbler design that we want to print. But first we need to do something with these terrible colors. A lot of designs you purchase from Etsy are pretty basic, and you got to enhance the colors a little bit. Some are good, but I find that most of them need a little bit of tweaking. So what you do, you click on this, and this will be highlighted blue over here. Come down here to Adjustments, click on Adjustments, and then the first thing I like to do is check the levels. Okay, we got a black level, white level, and gamma. Don't worry about the output. So what you can do is just left click and slide this up a little bit out of the way. Just play with the black level a little bit. See how that made it a little bit better? Just bringing that in. It's not as washed out. I'm just going to bring it in just a little bit. And then the gamma. We'll slide that to the right a little bit. Just like that. So that already looks better. Okay. Then click off of it to close that. Click on your design again. Now we're going to adjust the brightness and contrast. Click on that. Let's see if it's going to be a little bit brighter or a little bit darker. I think I'm just going to leave the brightness exactly where it was at and just make the contrast a little bit darker. And it's all how you perceive what looks best to you. You're the one that's going to print the design, so what looks best to you is how you're going to set it up. Okay, so that looks pretty good. And then I'm going to make another adjustment, and that will be Selective Color. Click on that. First is the reds. So we're going to make the reds a little bit redder. So come down here to this bottom bar and then slide it to the right. And just a little bit, just to make those reds pop a little. You don't want to go too dark, see? Just a little bit. And then click this arrow right here. Go to your yellows. Do the same thing. Left or right, it's up to you. However it looks best to you. And then you can do that for every color if you want to. Just green a little bit. And then the cyans. Blues. Magentas. And the whites. Go left or right with the white. If you want everything to look a lot whiter, you can make to the left a little bit more gray to the right. I'm just going to leave it where it's at. And then last is the blacks. I don't mess with the neutrals. Go to blacks. Make it darker blacks or lighter blacks. And I'm just going to slide that about right there. Okay, so one last adjustment would be vibrance. Come down here, click on that. Click on vibrance. I like to do 40 and 10. Or close to it. I'm not going to argue over 1%. Alright. Right there. Okay, so look at that. It looks much better already. Click on it. Click this little arrow right here, and that'll close it all up into one. Okay, so just for the purpose of this video, to show you the difference between what it started out with and what it looks like now, I'm going to slide this over. You don't have to do this. I'm just going to show you the big difference that just those adjustments make. And I'm going to bring in the old one, and I'm going to put it right here next to it. Try and make it about the same size so we have something to reference. I mean, look at the difference already. Look at the difference right here between this and this washed out gray. Look at this red over here and this red right here. This pink, this pink. I mean, see how much more vivid this design is over here than this washed out one over there. And you can do that pretty much with any design you have. Like I said, some really don't need too much tweaking, and then you have others that need a lot of tweaking. So let me get rid of this one that we started with and move this one back over here. This is our finished one. And we'll just center it, and you can center it this way by coming up here, clicking on alignment, click on that, and then you can click on this and this, and that also centers it on your workspace. Now this workspace here is 8.5 by 11, but now we want to save this. You don't want to have to tweak this all over again. Now you can save it as a PNG by clicking up here to File, Export. The first one that comes up is a PNG, and then click on Export. And then you save it to whatever folder or file you want on your computer. And I'm just going to save it as a sample. Okay, now we'll let that save. So how do we print this? Okay, obviously you're not going to print it in landscape mode. Your printer prints in portrait mode. If we tried to print it like this, it wouldn't print out right. So you need to turn this document to portrait. So click on the white here, come here to document setup, and just click on this little box to portrait, and then OK. Now we need to turn our design the same direction. So click on your design, come up here where it says rotate, counterclockwise, click on that. There, now it's ready to print. Alright, so now we got over the dog barking. We're ready to print. So first we're going to click on File, Print, and then you'll select your printer off the print menu. Let's just say, for instance, I want to pick this 15,000 for sublimation. Click on Properties. Your printer should already be set up. And this is 8.5 by 11 paper, mirrored. I want it to be mirrored. And then I'm going to come down here to Color Management. Color handling performed by printer. Rendering intent is relative colorimetric. And then you click OK. And it sends it to your printer. And that's all there is to it. So hopefully this little instructional video helped you with your design and how to print it. And I'm going to make several more going into different aspects of how to use Affinity Designer for sublimation. And thanks for watching.